We're visiting with the head coach and general manager of the Green Bay Gamblers. This is Coach's Corner presented by Aurora BayCare as the Green Bay Gamblers get ready for a pair of games against the Lincoln Stars this weekend. Pat, first and foremost, good morning and appreciate your time.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here again.
What's the scouting report against the Lincoln Stars? What does it look like this weekend?
Very experienced decor. They play a very good structure game, and so it's going to be important to us to be locked in and ready to go right from the start. They're a big, strong team, great goaltending, so it's going to be a good, nice test for us.
You guys' special teams are really starting to click. Of course, the power play, but now the penalty kill.
Yeah, well, you need to be consistent in that. We've talked a lot about our 5-on-5 game and being a little bit more consistent that way. And special teams have got us through some games as of late, but we need to continue to develop as a team that is top and tough to play against 5-on-5.
One thing I like about your team this year is the character. Can you go into detail a little bit about the character of this team?
Well, I think our leadership core with the returning players is so strong, and I mean, just starting with Jared Spooner, being such a great captain, but Connor Mackey, Jason Doogie, they've done a great job of assisting him, and adding Matt Berkovich back into the lineup last week was huge. And it's so important to develop the young players, as coaches, but at the same time, they have such a huge part in building their confidence up and helping them to develop into this league.
You talk about the development of the younger players, and one of those players, Jackson Charlesworth, had a rough game in Sioux Falls on Friday night this past weekend, but we talk about character, guy that came right up to you and wanted to see the film right away.
Yeah, he was in the next morning, and I mean, he knew he didn't have a strong night, and that's a credit to his development the last couple of years in the North American League. And he understands that you have to turn the page and get ready for another game, but he wanted to be able to learn from that experience, and credit to Jackson.
We touched on this a little bit in our radio program, but where's Paul O'Connor at?
Paul's back on the ice, probably still a week or two away for sure, but we're not going to rush anything. I mean, he's going to be a very crucial part to our decor once we can get him back, and we've been fortunate enough to have Matt Anderson here as an affiliate and getting some great experience within our league.
Let's talk about Matt Anderson a little bit. I had a chance to get him on our radio program this past week. He seems like a professional already, really young kid, but he's got a bright future.
Yeah, he's a mature player. Minnesota Duluth has a great recruit coming in the future, but very athletic, and credit, he wants to learn every day. He's here doing the things the right way, and physically for a young player, as only born in 1999, I mean, he's coming along, and he competes against the biggest and strongest players in this league night in and night out.
Well, I appreciate your time and good luck this weekend.
All right, we're looking forward to it.